Uke and Tube Socks, just chatting away on what were we saying. Hey, hey, hey. Two have cats with nothing to say. It's a groovy good time, so listen away. What were we saying?
What Were We Saying was filmed in front of a live studio audience. And here they are, Big Uke and Tube Socks.
Well, good evening, or afternoon, or morning, whenever you're tuning in. Hopefully it's evening, though, for you, because if it is, there's a high percentage chance that you're tuning into the premiere, which is just kind of a whole bunch of bags of fun. To my right, in this orange chair,
Hello.
is Big Uke.
To my left in that orange chair, Tube Socks.
And this is...
What were we saying? Big Uke?
What were we
and Tube
saying?
Socks.
With Big Uke and Tube Socks, right here.
As per our private label, what were we saying? Big Uke, Tube Socks. Episode
Episode 10!
10! Look at that. We made it. Double digits, baby.
Double frickin' digits.
I didn't know. I didn't think we were going to get here. Not going to lie. The way Edgar was talking about us to start the show, I can't believe it. Episode 10 already. That's almost 11.
God. Speaking of which, I guess we should introduce the jackass behind the camera. That's Edgar Lassiter. Insists on being called the chairman, but we don't know
Still haven't figured out why.
what that's based on. And of
And
course,
I refuse to call him that.
No, exactly. Playing us in, Harold Winthrop and the Silver Ashtray Orchestra. Those guys aren't in the room with us here, but they're quietly watching in their, I think it's a hostel, or is it?
I don't know what it's legally.
It's a rooming house anyways. Of some
Whatever
sort.
it's legally described at. We have a TV that watches them. We have a camera there. We can see their reactions.
Which is nice. We can.
I don't
Actually, it's more so we can keep tabs on them because they're not getting into.
Again, we don't trust them.
Exactly.
We don't trust our staff here.
We are coming to you live on tape from the 5th floor of Blunderworks Studios. And where is that, Uke?
Sunny downtown.
In sunny downtown.
I'll tell you one thing though. The drive into sunny downtown wasn't so damn sunny. This
That,
fall spring thing is back.
False spring deceived us, and
Full force.
But
It's
it-
bullshit.
didn't affect the area immediately around Blunderworks Studios, though, because it's sunny downtown.
Well, no, it's sunny there, but that's the craziest part about the weather, is that it's shit somewhere, and then you get downtown, it's nice and sunny, which also throws off the whole it's spring thing. But just goes back to how accurate my Big Uke's bunch of stuff was last week.
Absolutely.
On episode 9, that everything that I described has happened in the last 4 days.
I didn't think that we'd have a third false spring, but here we are.
We might still get another one.
What are we saying today? I guess we should start that way.
Well, I'm just still flummoxed with this weather.
It's a bunch of crap.
It's horse crap, honestly. Be either winter or be spring. Don't flip-flop, snip, snap, snip, snap. You know the toll 3 fake springs has on a man?
The toll that multiple fake springs have on a man.
Oh, I'm glad that worked the way it did.
How was your week last week? I mean, the previous week was pretty exciting. It got a lot going on, and we ran into each other, and
Yeah, that was good.
you did a whole bunch of stuff. Anything happened
Last
this
weekend wasn't as crazy as the weekend prior, but it was my grandfather's 87th birthday, so we had a little open house celebration for him.
Very nice.
I was tending bar, just keeping the riffraff under control, making sure no one was being overserved.
Appreciate that. You got to
Yeah.
keep an eye.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good time. Saw some people I haven't seen in a while. Yeah, I enjoyed it. What about yourself? What did you get up to?
Well, Mrs. Tube Socks went on a little junket with a friend down to
Ooh, South of Tacoma.
south of Tacoma, north of Arizona, east of Los Angeles,
And west of the Mississippi.
to a desert climate for an extended weekend.
Nice.
So it was just old Tube Socks and Bo Cephas at Casa del Tube Socks this weekend, and
Bo.
it was good. It was nice to just spend some time with the dog and watch the movies I want to watch on the big TV and not get relegated to a corner of the casa to watch the movies that I want to watch.
You didn't watch Pitch Perfect 2 yet.
I did not watch Pitch Perfect, although one of my kids, when I saw him last week, he said he did. After watching Pitch Perfect 1 because of...
I do love that
the
we
suggestion.
have we do have a bit of a following on this movie journey we're going
Oh,
on
that's good.
of people
That's
who
fun.
are also joining along with us.
It was generally pretty low-key, just to make sure I kept the chores up, right? So
Well, just got to make sure the chores get done.
make sure the chores are done. Don't vacuum too soon, though, because then the dog hair will return before Mrs. Tube Sock
And you gotta
says.
vacuum
So you might as well
again.
just vacuum at the end, so then it looks like you just kept the place pristine. Anyways,
And she won't watch this, so she won't know.
exactly. She doesn't watch, so she'll have no idea. Anyways, do you have anything done this week there, Uke?
Honestly, I did, but it gets trumped by this weather thing, and I just,
Well, that
I can't
is
get
dumb.
off of it.
That's-
It's dumb. This weather in general. I know someone who was also in a desert climate, south of Tacoma, east of Los Angeles, west of the Mississippi,
and
north of Arizona.
North of Arizona.
It was like 42 degrees. So it's like,
That's what Mrs. Tube Sock experienced. It was 41 on her day of arrival.
yeah, it's you can't do anything in that temperature.
She did.
Well, some people are freaks. I can't, and I know a lot of people that's just too hot. But yeah, that's what's dumb is this damn weather. So I don't know if you have anything that's better than that because I'm just pissed about the weather.
Well, I've got a news item here. A dumb news item.
Ooh. Please tell me it's about monkeys.
It's not, but it does involve animals.
Oh, I love it.
It's been a while since I think the monkeys was the last real one I had, and the follow-up to the monkeys.
Well, then there was the turkeys,
Oh, right. That's right.
the mailman and the
The
turkeys.
mailman, yes. Okay. See, I forgot about that. It was so many episodes ago.
Because we're on episode 10.
Oh, it all blends in together.
Well, when you're so good at it.
The headline will give you an understanding as to why I had to read out this story. Camel pageant thrown into chaos after 20 competitors disqualified for hump plumping injectables.
What? You want to read that again for me, Big Hoss?
Camel pageant thrown into chaos after 20 competitors disqualified for hump plumping injectables.
There is so much going on in that headline.
Now, that's quite a story here, so let me begin because there's a lot to unpack. A camel beauty pageant in Oman has gone from high glamour to full-blown scandal after 20 contestants were kicked out for what can only be described as extreme makeovers gone too far.
How many contestants are in this? If 20 get kicked out,
Last month's 2026 Camel Beauty Show Festival in Al Musanna, veterinary inspectors uncovered a herd of suspiciously enhanced entrants. We're talking humps with a little extra oomph, lips with a noticeable pout, and faces that looked unusually well rested.
camel version of a bump it.
Turns out these camels weren't just born fabulous, they'd had help. According to reports, some owners had turned to a full menu of cosmetic tweaks, injectable fillers to bulk up humps, hyaluronic acid for plumper lips. Isn't that what
Oh my God, it's the Olympic penis gate.
Yes! They were using that on camels.
The hyaluronic acid.
And Botox to smooth out wrinkles, and even silicone wax for that perfectly sculpted silhouette. In short, less desert chic and more runway ready.
Oh my gosh.
Festival organizers were not amused. In a statement, they vowed to crack down on all acts of tampering and deception in the beautification of camels.
I love how they're calling it beautification of camels and not just straight up animal abuse.
Right?
For literally doing cosmetic surgery on an animal.
Promising strict penalties for anyone trying to sneak a little artificial glamour past the judges. And make no mistake, this is serious business. Camels in these competitions are judged on their coat, neck, head, and naturally their humps. The ideal contender boasts glossy hair, a long, powerful neck, dramatic eyelashes, plush lips, and humps that would make even the most seasoned judge do a double take.
I get judged for my humps too.
Just gonna leave that there. Why all the fuss? Because the stakes are enormous. Winning camels can bring in multi-million-dollar prize money,
What?
boost breeding value, and turn their owners into minor celebrities in the industry.
Why are we here? Why are we not raising camels and putting them
Right.
into pageants?
Which might explain why this isn't the first time things have gotten a little shady.
Oh,
Similar controversies have cropped up at Saudi Arabia's massive King Abdulaziz Camel Festival, where more than $60 million in prizes are up for grabs.
oh my gosh!
Over the years, camels have been disqualified for Botox, artificially stretching features,
Oh,
and even the use of rubber bands to enhance certain assets. These days, organizers have had to step up their game. Contestants are now subjected to thorough inspections, including expert visual exams, movement analysis, and even x-rays to detect any extra work.
oh my!
Because in the world of camel beauty pageants, it seems the line between natural beauty and cosmetic camouflage
Ah!
is thinner than ever.
Camouflage. That's
Camouflage, that's pretty,
That is
I had no idea that it was a $60 million prize.
$60 million prize pool. That's more than like professional golf tournaments. Not a sports show.
Not a
That
sports show.
is,
That's insane.
what was I was flummoxed earlier, and I'm just, now I'm straight up flabbergasted. Well, I don't even know what to say.
There's not much you can say.
I mean, that article kind of says it all.
Except I really need to now go back and look at some pictures, find some stuff online.
Yeah, I got to Google this.
I want to see what some of these camels look like to see if
Can
if
the average
untrained
person
eye
be like, oh, no,
can go, man, no, that is a sweet camel.
that camel, it's got some work done, but I like it.
Nice pout.
Nice pout, big old humpers.
Yeah, there's a bit of an animal cruelty angle to this.
Like-
A little bit.
A little bit.
little bit.
I mean, we're not going to go there. It's in the location that it's located, but
My goodness.
that's, I mean, can you really fault people, though?
You know, people do a
What-
lot of things when there's lots.
Money makes people crazy.
Made me a little crazy.
Well, all
That
this,
time I had
this
some.
podcast money
Right?
rolling in.
I was mad podcast.
He's got
money.
nuts. You can't tell he's got work done, but you should see his pout,
It's all under the beard.
his pout and his humps.
That's one of the odder news stories I've come across.
I thought
The fact that they're
the
enhancing
fake
their
monkeys
and they're
running around the
enhancing
city was a
zone.
lot, but now that we're just enhancing camels, I mean, moral of the story, that's pretty dumb,
Yeah, it is pretty dumb.
and that's the whole point.
Shall we move on to
I don't
a
know how we
segment
do,
that
but
we
yeah.
didn't have last week?
Yeah, I definitely think we can move on.
We did not have any viewer mail last week.
We did not.
Wasn't, enough to choose from that could make the grade. So this week
You guys
we've
failed
got
us, is
some.
what we're saying.
Big Uke, if you want to read that that liner.
Our legal
Disclaimer.
Our legal disclaimer.
Yeah, it's not a liner. It's
Disclaimer.
good. Perfect.
The What Were We Saying mailbag contains real letters from real viewers and listeners. Some names, details, and punctuation may have been altered for dramatic effect, personal safety, length, clarity, grammar, excessive hostility, content, readability, emotional stability, and taste.
Perfect. Perfect. Allow me to read a letter.
Damn it.
Dear fellas,
Ooh, that's us.
just a quick note to say I really enjoy the How Was the Movie segment.
Thank you. I enjoy it too.
There's something very satisfying about hearing a full, honest recap from someone who has clearly just gone through the experience, especially when it includes details that many professional viewers tend to skip over.
We try to be as detailed as we can.
I also enjoy the commitment to the assignment aspect of it. There's a certain weight to knowing that the movie wasn't just casually watched. It was assigned. That makes a difference.
I mean, that's fair. It does. It changes
Yeah.
your viewing.
It's not a, hey, I
It's
just
not,
watched.
oh, this is on.
Yeah.
Hey, I just watched this. It was good.
Uh,
What about it? Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I wasn't
I
really
wasn't
paying
actually
attention.
paying attention.
Anyway, I just wanted to voice my support and encourage you to keep it up. I've watched every movie that's been assigned so far.
It's part of our following.
Regards, Cactus Lenny, Eugene, Oregon.
Eugene, Oregon.
Cactus Lenny?
I like that.
That's a strong handle.
Cactus Lenny.
All right. So you got a letter now.
I do have a letter. Dear, what were we saying? Question mark.
Perfect.
They nailed it. I've been meaning to ask this for a while now, and I hope it comes across in the spirit intended. Why doesn't Tube Socks like normal things? I don't mean this as criticism.
No, it doesn't sound like it.
I don't mean that as a criticism necessarily.
Okay.
In fact, it's become an interesting undercurrent of the show. I've started to notice a pattern where something that most people would generally agree is fine or even good is met with hesitation, skepticism, and dismissal. I mean, if you haven't just nailed Tube Socks in 3 little words.
Jeez.
Halfway through yet. Again, I want to stress, I enjoy this. It gives the show a certain unpredictability that I think works in its favor, which I think is what we're going for.
Yeah, oh, sure. Okay.
But at the same time, I do find myself wondering what would happen if just once Tube Socks encountered something wildly accepted as normal and simply said, yes, this is good. I like this.
Wow. That's pretty solid.
Anyway, just something I've been curious about as a regular listener. Keep up the good work, even if it occasionally raises more questions than answers. Unsigned. You know what? And it checks out that this isn't signed, because I don't mean that as a criticism necessarily, In
But-
fact, this is that whole not to
Wow.
be rude, but
Well, what was the thing that if I encountered something?
at the same time, I do find myself wondering what would happen if just once Tube Socks encountered something widely accepted as normal and simply said, yes, this is good. I like this.
Wow, really gives you a pause to reconsider things, doesn't it?
And
I'm going to start using that line. Yes, this is good. I like
like
this.
this. I do really wonder who this is, because over the weekend, your 3 things that can kick rocks came into conversation on multiple occasions,
Oh, did it?
and we had plenty of conversation about the widely accepted as normal things that people like,
Interesting.
that you what's the word here? You met with hesitation, skepticism, and dismissal.
Those are all perfectly natural feelings to have about things. I feel slightly roasted, but I'm
I like
okay.
this.
I'm okay. Thank you, Unsigned.
Thank you, Unsigned. We appreciate it.
We'll get back to a couple more letters later on in the show.
We got to keep Tube in check.
All right, what are we moving on to now?
Well, I think we should move into the very exciting news. We've got a little bit of a sponsor liner.
This is a liner that's going to set up a brand new, fresh segment.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So here's the liner. They're back last week. Yesterday's Donuts.
Great.
Located in the old plaza right next to the Crystal Chakra Charging Station, who has also sponsored us before. At Yesterday's Donuts, they believe a donut's true flavor doesn't appear right out of the fryer. It takes time, reflection, and at least one full night on the cooling rack.
I do want my donuts to reflect on themselves.
Yes. Choose from classics like Day Old Glazed, the Settled Sprinkle, and their customer favorite, the Boston Cream, that's really come into its own. That's the one I'm most intrigued about. Maybe they'll do a food drop one day and bring some by.
Oh,
Maybe we can get them to do that.
a little day old food drop. Nice.
Every afternoon at 3 o'clock, don't miss the We Found Another Tray discount hour when prices drop faster than the glaze. So swing by the old plaza just past Ed's Fix-It shop next to the Crystal Chakra Charging Station and ask about their famous Baker's Regret dozen, a dozen assorted donuts that they simply didn't have the heart to throw out. Yesterday's Donuts, because fresh is just a phase.
It's just a phase, Mom.
It's just a phase. Okay,
New segment.
new segment.
I'm so excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun.
So this segment is called...
Say what now?
Wow, I was not expecting that tone. It really caught me unawares there.
So if you didn't catch that, it's called Say What Now. And I think Say What Now is a better working title.
So the gist of this segment is basically I've got a handful of old-timey slang,
From when he was a youth.
yes, that I'm going to read out, and Big Uke here is going to try and guess the meaning of it. And if he needs it, I will, in fact, use it in a sentence and whatnot. But I will anyways if he gets it. Or
Well, we got to get the sentence
we
no
got to
matter
get
what.
exactly.
But if I get it, the sentence is for fun. If I don't, the sentence could be helped.
And these some are pretty obvious, and some there's a couple that are a little trickier.
And if you are watching on the premiere here, play along on the chat box on the side there with me. And if you're not watching on the premiere, you're just watching it, play along in the comments. Pause the video.
Play along with yourself.
Take a guess. Well, I mean, you do you, man. It's your home. Unless you're not in your home watching on YouTube, then maybe just play along.
If you're in an internet cafe, do those still exist?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Like,
It used to be a thing.
yeah. So did a lot of things.
Yeah, I suppose.
Anyways.
So this, the inaugural Say What Now?
Say what now?
Is focusing on 1930s slang.
So when you were a youth.
So there will be a theme for these. They will all be in a nice little
Okay.
thematic.
No cap.
Starting with an easy one. Giggle water.
My first assumption would be like champagne or liquor.
It is alcohol, yes.
It's not specifically
It's not
champagne.
specifically champagne, no.
So the reason I say that is because there is a champagne called Giggle Water.
Really?
There is. So that's why
That
I thought
exists
maybe
in this modern society?
in modern society there is a champagne specifically called Giggle Water.
As
That's
for
why I
no
went-
one's surprise, I had no idea.
Checks out. that's why I went champagne originally. But if not champagne, it would just be alcohol.
And my sentence was, careful with that giggle water, pal. Last time you got into it, you tried to tip the janitor.
Say what now?
All right. Number 2, doll dizzy.
Doll dizzy. Whoa.
1930s slang,
1930s slang.
doll dizzy.
Doll dizzy. Is that when a man's infatuated with a woman?
Holy shit.
Is it actually?
You're
Oh!
you're 2 for 2.
Bang!
The sentence I have, he's been doll dizzy ever since he met that singer down at the club.
Let's go.
Look at this.
And I had not heard these. We didn't prepare that. That's just off
Apparently
the
I
top
should
of the
have
old noodle.
I should have upped the ante a little
Well,
bit.
you know, you can see why I got there, especially because it's the 1930s. If you just said that without the pre-context of 1930s, I don't know if I would have gotten it. Just thinking of just how you people would have referred to.
You people.
No, not you people. You were a youth, so it's different. Use guys.
All right, well, you're going to get this one then because this was also a fairly easier one. Although I didn't think doll dizzy was. Who's gal?
Who's gal?
Who's gal?
Is that a who's gal?
Yeah.
I think I know this, but now I can't remember it. I'm so caught up in going 2 for 2. A who's gal? I don't know why my brain's just going towards like it's like a slang for jail. Yeah! Woo!
Keep running your mouth like that and you'll end up in the who's gal.
Bang! I'm pretty.
Yes, jail or prison.
Say what now?
I have to make sure we put a little bell in there.
Oh, we need a ding. When I get these right, a ding.
Okay, so you're 3
Or
for
it's just
3.
me saying, say what now? 3 for 3, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Number 4, on the nut.
On the nut. On the nut. Oh.
Ah!
That's definitely the stumpiest of stumpers so far. On the nut. I think my initial reaction would be it'd be similar to like on the nose. So it means you like you're onto it, you know what's going on.
Nope.
Ha.
I think of these last 3, I would actually expect you to go
0 for 3?
one for 3.
Okay. So what's my sentence then? Then I can try again, right?
I'd love to help you out, pal, but I'm on the nut till Tuesday.
Oh, does that just mean working?
Nope.
On the go, like out of town?
Nope.
On the pipeline?
It'd be on a
I guess 1930.
1930s pipelines.
On the nut. I don't know, in the loony bin?
Would you like the meaning?
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting this one.
Broke.
Oh, okay. And you're just straight nut broke.
I'm just
Flat
on
nut
the
broke?
nut till Tuesday, so I can't help you, pal.
Oh, okay. Nut,
All right.
cheddar, food, money. Okay.
Number 5, razz my berries.
Well, does that? I think it's either like you're pissing me off or you're pulling a fast one on me. You're just trying to razz my berries.
Seems like you're right in there.
I'm directionally correct.
I mean, it probably means what you've probably said it.
Okay, so yeah, I think it means like someone's like is just going at you, trying to get you worked up.
There you go. Don't razz my berries. I'm already having a rough day as it is. Yeah, annoy me, irritate me.
Okay,
And
okay.
that's one that I thought you would.
Ding.
Here's one that I don't think you will
don't
get.
think I'll get this
I
one?
don't think you'll get the last one
God,
here.
if I get this though.
Then I'm going to need to do better research. We'll have to get Edgar to help me out with research.
Wow, he was a youth then.
Iron your shoelaces.
Iron your shoelaces. Well, I don't.
Sit back and enjoy a sip of beverage while you mull this over.
Brain starts to smoke and the squirrel has a heart attack. Iron your shoelaces. I mean, initially I would think that just means like straighten up, get yourself right, present yourself. But I have a feeling that's not even close.
You're correct. It's not even close.
Ah, damn it. Iron your shoelaces. Oh, it's going to mean something super, it's super weird, isn't it? It has nothing to do with shoelaces, does it? You're not going to give me a hint.
Well, not yet anyways.
Not yet.
Yeah, drag the bit out a bit.
Wow, that's true. Iron your shoelaces.
So you are, what are you, 4 for 5?
I'm 4 for 5 right now. Iron your shoelaces. Work hard.
No. Are you throwing in the towel here?
I'm throwing in the towel for the non-sentence guess. You didn't give me a sentence.
No, you would like the sentence.
Yeah, I would like the sentence now.
Don't just stand there ironing your shoelaces. We've got work to do.
Oh, so it's like leaning on a shovel. You're not doing work at all.
Wasting time.
Oh, that's good.
I really like people to incorporate that into their...
Oh, yeah, big time.
Don't just stand there
Don't just
ironing your
stand there
shoelaces.
Ironing your shoelaces.
That's a great phrase.
Yeah, that makes more sense than actually making yourself proper because you ironed your shoelaces, because that's pretty useless.
Yes.
Ah. Okay.
That's actually one of my favorite little phrases. That's a great phrase.
That's a great phrase. I think that should make a comeback.
Right? So let's recap this. Giggle water,
Booze.
winner.
Winner.
Booze. Who's gal?
Jail.
Jail.
Winner.
Dull dizzy,
Infatuated over a woman.
also AKA girl crazy. On the nut.
Broke.
Was broke. He did not get that
Did
one.
not get that one.
Raz my berries.
You're trying to piss me off.
He did get that one. And iron your shoelaces.
You're wasting
Time. He did not get that. So he went
get that.
4 for 6 in the
4
inaugural.
for 6 in the inaugural.
Inaugural.
Say what now?
I just can't pull that off.
I want to see you try.
I can't even. I can't even form the thing I need to form to make that sound.
I thoroughly enjoyed that.
So,
Oh, I can't wait for the next one now.
and this will always be a Uke guessing segment.
Yeah, he's just going back into his youth.
I'm just going through my diary and you know,
finding words
plucking out old phrases
that he forgot what they meant.
that I haven't used in a while.
Finding them, doing the research. I think we should find a way. We're going to track that.
Oh yeah, we'll put together a
Put together a little score sheet.
score sheet.
And let us know in the comments how you did when you played
don't lie.
along. And if you lie, we'll find out. And
We'll
send
send
Edgar.
Send Edgar over.
And you don't want that. We
No.
don't want that for you.
We'd love to send him.
Yeah, well, that's true. We want to send him so he's not here. That was very much fun.
Well,
I thoroughly enjoyed
we'll
that.
be doing that again.
Oh, big time. We're doing that again.
Now we're getting to how was the movie, wherein you recall last week
I had assigned you the movie Flight a couple weeks ago, and it was your first Denzel movie.
Yes, it was, and I quite enjoyed that. That was good.
That was a success.
So far, we're pretty successful on
I think
because you even with the curveball of Pitch Perfect,
you didn't hate it,
I ultimately did have fun watching
right?
the movie.
Like it wasn't the
And
worst movie experience of your life.
I'm not a guy that tends to like to have fun watching movies.
No, that's very true. If we haven't discovered that in his
Like a nice stern picture.
visual and audible ways of life.
So now I'm assigning Uke a movie. Okay, so here's the thing. This is a little bit of a twist.
Uh-oh.
Well, it's not really a twist, but
It's the same movie, but the new one.
no. Wow, that would be a twist.
It's Taking Pelham 1, 2, 3, but
The Denzel one.
The Denzel version.
So I was going to assign you this movie, which I'm not going to say yet because I'm not going to say it yet.
Because you're going to use it in
And I saw that it was on that same
site.
site that I gave you for Odds Against Tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, because I really want you to see this movie because it's a really good movie.
Wow.
And then I saw
TBD, bro.
Then I saw that also, it is on Amazon Prime as a rental. And I thought, well, maybe if I assigned this movie, Big Uke would maybe be inclined to pay the $5 and watch it on the Prime instead.
Probably.
And then I got to thinking, God, there's this other movie that I really want you to watch, and couldn't find it anywhere, but it is on Prime as a rental.
Okay.
So I thought, well, you know what? Why don't I leave it up to you
Oh, I got options.
to decide whether you want the one movie, which I will say is a film noir, a great film noir, which is on that
Site.
site, and it's a rental on Prime, or another movie that's in color, 1967, that's a super cool movie, and it's only available as a rental on Prime.
Oh, so I have to make the decision before finding out the titles.
Yes, I'm not going to tell you what movies they are because then. So.
Well, what if I've seen them?
And it.
Say what now?
And we laughed.
And we laughed.
So that, I'm only came to this because of the fact that the one was on both. I was like, well, wait a minute. If you're willing to do that, then maybe you'd like to just go straight into the color one because. So it's up to you. You will get whichever one you don't pick. You'll get
eventually.
Eventually, anyways. It's just that, and these are both really good, but it depends what you're in the mood for.
I mean, I think I'm going to avoid that site as long as I can. So I think I'll take the rental only.
The 1967 color?
1967 color.
Okay. Oh my goodness, you're so lucky. Point Blank.
Point Blank?
1967.
I really thought you were going to say Point Break. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Starring Lee Marvin, Angie Dickinson, Carol O'Connor, and John Vernon.
Nice. Names I know.
Carol O'Connor, you'd know him from All in the Family.
Would
Archie
I?
Bunker.
Would I, though?
Well, you probably wouldn't.
Would I?
John, say what now?
Say what now?
John Vernon, one of my favorite actors. He's from Saskatchewan, actually.
Oh, good Sasky boy.
He played the dean in Animal House, if you've heard of that movie.
Well, I have heard and seen that movie, but again, it's been like a while.
And Angie Dickinson, Foxy as the Day is Long.
Foxy.
And Lee Marvin is just Lee Marvin. Lee Marvin's
Foxy.
amazing.
No.
Described as a taut thriller.
Tot.
T-A-U-T, taut.
Oh, I'm like tater tot or baby tot? Like
93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Whoa!
And another film that was a big influence on the work of Quentin Tarantino.
Ooh, okay.
And you'll easily see why.
Once I start watching.
And James B. Sicking's in this movie as well. He doesn't have a lot of lines, but he's pretty good in it.
Do I know who that is?
Probably not. So I don't even know why I bother telling you that.
Okay. Point
Blank. 1967.
No more description? Other than it's a tot?
I don't think, no, because it's
a tot thriller? No.
It's a taut thriller.
Is that what you said?
That's what I described it as.
A tot thriller. So it's toy, like a toy guy.
Toit. And it is a very interesting movie, and it's stylish, and it's cool. And
Can I get like a very general description other than tot thriller? Like, what am I going into? Is it like it's not a stick 'em up movie?
No, okay, so you'd like a little bit of a...
Just like, I'm okay with a little bit of...
Lee Marvin's character, him and John Vernon were involved in a crime in the past, and there was a double cross, and now Lee Marvin is...
catching up to them.
Yes, trying to get what's his...
So it's crime adjacent movie.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Yes. And it's very good. It leaves a lot of questions. And a cool movie poster as well.
Oh, then it's a win already.
So there we go. And I will not reveal the other movie because that's irrelevant now because you'll get assigned that
At a later date?
at a later date.
Cool.
So, and maybe not getting back to the film noir too quickly. Stay in the color land for a bit. And this was right in between the 56 and the 74 years.
Yeah, I guess.
67.
We're
right
in the middle.
When you said that last time, and I was like, yeah.
1967.
You know what? That's just the movie that came to mind.
Good year. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have that watched and inspected and dissected for next show. Week
Perfect.
11. Episode 11.
Whew.
That's almost 12. That's unbelievable.
Oh, and for Cactus Lenny, I feel good for him because he's excited that we've brought back in another House of Movie. He's the one that wrote in saying he likes the segment. So
that's for you, baby.
So good job, Cactus Lenny. Everything's coming up, Lenny.
Everything's coming up, Len.
Okay, well that's just great.
Love it.
And now we're heading back to the mailbag.
Yeah, we could knock these out.
This one just starts, hello.
Oh.
I wanted to take a moment to commend Big Uke on his bunch of stuff segment. That's nice. There's something about the way he lays things out point by point, thought by thought, that just makes sense to me.
It's kind of the whole point.
In fact, I've noticed that I almost always agree with him. It's gotten to the point where I sometimes find myself anticipating his takes before he says them, which is both reassuring and, if I'm being honest, a little uncanny.
Thanks for writing in, Mom.
Now, I'm not saying I agree with everything. That would be ridiculous. But I am saying that more often than not, he seems to arrive at the same conclusion as me.
Well, great minds.
I don't know what that says about him or about me, but I felt it was worth mentioning.
We're both geniuses.
Please pass along my appreciation, which I'm just doing by reading this while he's in the room.
Correct.
And encourage him to keep saying what he's saying. Appreciatively, Dave Two Thumbs Kettering. We just got all these nicknames today.
I mean, I'm glad he's not one thumb.
That'd
be awkward.
Okay,
Thumb up.
Dave.
Dave.
Dale.
Dale. Oh, shit.
Did I say Dave?
Sorry, Dave. Sorry, Dale. We thought you were Dave.
Dale, Two Thumbs Kettering. I must have been thinking of another guy.
Old One Thumb Kettering.
That was the Dave.
That's Dave. Cool.
All right.
I will continue doing what I'm doing for you, Dale.
Okay, well, let's
And
hear
just so you know, that makes you a genius, too.
what do you got?
Good day, Big Uke Tube Socks.
It's us.
That's us. I watched episodes 1 and 2. Actually, I listened to episode number 1 on Spotify. Spotify is not in bold capital letters video, unless I'm doing something old manish and can't figure it out, which may be because Spotify also offers a video option, does it not?
Yes, you are definitely doing something old manish because if you're on Spotify on your computer and you bring it up, it says video, so you can listen to it. But if you click the video thing, then it's
listening in his car. Maybe it just goes on.
But yes, well, sure, but you're not going to be watching it in your car.
That's a good point. I'll keep going.
Anyways,
So far, the show is entertaining.
perfect.
I'm starting to believe the crew is fictitious. ... I mean, well, some beliefs are wrong.
I wish.
You're entitled to your beliefs, but sometimes beliefs are wrong.
I wish that was the case.
If this guy wasn't here some days, it'd be great. Keep up the wasting of my time. I find it humorous. In order to keep your taxes low, I will give you my subscription support payment directly to you under the table in cash at the next live spotting. Signed, unsigned.
So this is someone that we don't know who it is, but they may run into
But if
one
all
of
of a
us in
sudden we
public.
get a handshake full of cash,
Ooh, a little $5 bill folded up and just palmed.
I like that. So far, the show is entertaining. I'm starting to believe the crew is fictitious.
Yeah, if only
only.
Big
us-
Uke and I kind of dream about having a fictitious crew.
If we could do this ourselves, we would.
But we just don't have the energy.
No. I keep up the wasting of my time. I find it humorous.
Well,
That could have gone so many ways
if
there would have been a period at the end of that. Thank you, Unsigned. We appreciate
I also
you.
like that it's actually says signed.
It's signed, unsigned, which is incredible.
That's okay.
That is next level. That shows that you care and you listen,
And you get it.
and you're one of those who get it.
All right, now we're going to 3 things that can kick rocks. If you've got a
Three
sponsorship
things
liner,
that can kick rocks.
which is a return guy who hasn't been with us
We
for a while.
have not heard from these guys in a while.
Since early in the infancy of this
of this show we call
large production.
what were we saying with Big Uke Two Socks? The Reliable Continental Co.
These guys do great work.
So I've been told. Some things don't really fit into a category. That's where Reliable Continental Co. comes in. Locally based and serving the entire region, they specialize in scalable solutions for situations that don't always have a clear starting point or a clear explanation. You don't have to have all the details. Honestly, it's probably better if you don't. What matters is that it gets addressed. Their team provides discreet, friendly service with just the right amount of follow-through, no fuss, no unnecessary questions, no lingering loose ends. Reliable Continental Co. Whatever it is, it won't be for long.
They're the best at that. They're way better at what they do
They're
than you
way
are
better at doing what they do
throwing
than
cards
I am
like
at throwing
that.
cards. Even though today's average has been way better. Last episode, I think I was 0 for 5.
That's embarrassing.
I've had 2 really good ones. So far today, I almost hit Edgar in the face with one of them. Sorry about that.
Oh, good.
But not really. Thank you, Continental Co. Reliable Continental Co.
Very reliable. That's key.
They do the work reliably.
That other people don't want to do.
Whatever it is, it won't be for long.
Few people really know what they do.
But those who know,
It's quite a business model.
they know.
Okay,
3 things.
3 things that can kick rocks.
Kicking rocks.
Right on these cards.
Also private label.
Yes.
Just like...
Okay, number 1. Waterless urinals.
1,000%.
You smell like an outhouse when
It's
you go
awful.
in there. It's terrible.
I'm in an establishment, and it stinks like pee.
It's
And I can
ridiculous.
think of an establishment that actually has these. A local golf course
Dreadful.
north of sunny downtown.
You're saving money
East of
or
Tacoma.
saving water, but at what price? It's unpleasant.
I run the sink twice as long as normal just to counteract
just to offset the water I'm
waterless.
not using.
Yeah.
Number 2, the word adulting. Oh!
There's a time and a place.
No, there is no time, no
Adulting's
place.
hard, bro.
God, don't even. You can't just drop it like it's proper.
Drop it like it's hot.
Terrible.
Say what now?
God.
I think adulting has a place.
I don't believe it does. It's a made-up word.
Every word's made up.
I don't believe that. And number 3, those aggressively rude blue-collar shirts that you see out there now. Like, F you, pay me, and all this kind of vibe of, you know...
Like aggressive graphic tees.
Yeah, and they're ugly, and they're too done up, and they're all this boasting about how much money they make and stuff. It's just really unseemly and not very tasteful. Dirty hands, clean money. I don't care how much you make. Piss off.
I mean,
it's I don't know.
They're statement pieces,
But
a statement that doesn't necessarily need to be made.
It does not need to be made. It's just, and they're just so
more similar than I think.
and they're just so garish.
I mean, they are a bit like
Yeah, they're just.
like you do.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
Is that the clothing equivalent of a lawn sign?
Ooh, it might be.
The I don't care what.
I don't care
doing.
what you do for a living. I don't need
to know that.
I don't need to read about it on your shirt.
Yeah.
And I certainly don't need the cuss words.
Well, that too.
I mean, come on, we're trying to live in a society here. Bring a little class to the room, will you?
Be better at adulting and don't cuss in public.
Adulting, you can't just drop those in there.
I believe I can. That's how I adult.
Anyways, well, it seems that we're in fairly agreement,
Well,
except for the
that's
adulting.
what, 2 out of 3 we kind of agree on that?
Wow,
That's new.
we're growing together.
Ugh,
Maybe not.
I don't know about that. I think this is our kind of one step closer to friendship thing. One of these seasons, one of these days, one of these episodes, we'll just be hugging.
We'll never be doing that.
Oh.
I'll be adulting before that happens.
Oh, snap! He used it.
All right, are we going to get out of here? Let's wind things up.
Yeah, I got some adulting to do after the show,
Oh,
so.
Jesus. Give this guy a word.
Hey, teach a man to fish. He's going to love adulting. 2 for 1.
All right, well,
Fuck
please
your life.
give us a like, comment, and subscribe. And for God's sakes, share it.
Share it to your friends.
Either because you think they'll like it, or you think this will piss them off, I'm going to share this. Do it either way.
And just tell them to subscribe too.
We want spite views. We want any kind of views. We want, these guys piss me off, but I'm going to subscribe anyways because
It's free.
it's free unless you really want to support us, and it's not free.
But it's not free.
Speaking of
Not free support.
supporting us and subscribing, you know, we do have the bar that when we get to 500 subscribers, we are going to unleash that.
This beautiful thing. We don't know what it is yet, but we're working on it.
The society of those who get it. So
TWG.
it's not so much a fan club as it is just a
Adorers group.
yes. And there'll be something for you for once that comes out, but we're not sure what it is. But as I said earlier, we're not even going to think about it until we get to that 500 level.
Till we get there. So subscribe.
So subscribe, get your friends
Get us
to
closer.
subscribe, right?
Make another account.
Because, you know,
Subscribe there.
honestly, we'd like to find out what it is too.
Sure.
But
And
we
we won't
haven't-
know until we get there.
We haven't put the thought in until we get there. Anyways, how do you think the show went today there, Uke?
I think the show went great.
The new segment was fun?
I thoroughly enjoyed that. I liked the little option you gave me on the movies. That new segment though was fun. I think that'll be good. And little teaser, there might be more new segments.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yeah, that one was fun. The mailbag was good. Mailbag can always get better. So make sure you send your letters to us at the below provided email address, biguke.tubesocks@gmail.com, and be part of the show.
And even if you're
Complaints.
if you don't want your letter read on the air, you can always, maybe you're thinking, oh, I'd like to bitch at these guys or heap praise on these guys or just drop them a line, but I don't want them to read my letter on air. You can just put that at the bottom. Say, please don't.
Yeah.
Well, we'd still like to hear from you, though.
We just want to hear from you. Let us know what you want us to talk about. You got any ideas for segments?
We probably won't use them because we kind of have our own ideas.
But,
You never know.
hey, in this economy,
Stranger things have happened.
stranger things have happened. Like the thought of us hugging. That's strange.
I don't want to hear that again.
Rubbing beards.
What is happening here?
I don't know. We got to get out of here. What else you got?
Well, what do you listen to on the drive home today?
Well, I think just silence after this nonsense. I got to get back to my center here.
That absolutely tracks.
Probably something Elvis-y.
Like that.
Can't go wrong with Elvis.
You can't. He's right up there too.
He's also right there.
Yeah, he's all over the place.
He's all over this studio we built.
Myself, I'm going to be. Well, you see, it was William Shatner's birthday this past week,
Oh, Will Shat.
and I'm a big William Shatner fan. And of course, I have a 3-hour William Shatner playlist on my Spotify page,
That
which
doesn't surprise me at all.
has around 200 playlists. So if you go there, it's called William Shatner Beat Night, and it.
It's called Bill Shat Last Night? What?
What? Who's that in the what now?
Who? Wait, who's on first?
And goes all the way back to his 1967 album and up to his most recent one that came out.
I guarantee
2
there's some
years
people
ago?
who are just realizing that
And his 12th album will
William
be coming
Shatner actually made
out
music.
this year. He's doing another album just this year. That'll be his 12th or 13th, if you include he did a kids album about 3 years ago.
yeah, people are just discovering that you're being serious.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm deadly serious. I don't joke about William Shatner. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So William Shatner Beat Night. Check it out on my Spotify.
Check it out.
So yeah. So tune in next week, and
Next week, episode 11.
episode 11.
Say what now?
Catch up on past episodes.
Like 1 to 10.
Video on YouTube and Spotify for real. There is video on there. So unsigned, you can
You can find the video there.
sort
as
it out.
well.
You can
Stop
do
being
both on
old
the same.
manish.
Exactly. Apple Podcasts, Amazon, iHeart, and iHeart is getting actually iHeart and Amazon or Apple Podcasts are the two leading ones where we're getting our listeners
Not much
from.
coming from Deezer.
No, I've not gotten any Deezers yet.
Huh.
Which I don't.
Probably because most people don't know it exists.
Well, I gave it a free trial when we were setting this up, and
oh, so the trial expired.
and I
So
didn't.
we're not on Deezer anymore.
We're still on there. I just didn't really check us out because I just didn't. It's actually kind of crappy.
Yeah, we're not going to.
But go there if you're there.
If you're there, do it.
It's
But
amazing.
If you're not,
We're
go to
on
the
there.
other places. Also, EST Saturdays on their audio channels.
2 o'clock ish.
2 o'clock-ish Saturday afternoons. They do a replay of our episode. So if you happen to stumble onto their airwaves, check us out Saturdays after
we
a
go.
couple of their shows.
All right.
That was fun.
I think that was good.
That was a good one.
We didn't mention our Buzzsprout, so I'll do that right now. www.buzzsprout.com, where you can subscribe and support. Right on there. A couple people are doing it. It's awfully nice of them. Makes things very easy. Plus, it's got all our audio episodes on there as well. But if you're on one of the other places already, you might as well just listen on there.
You find us everywhere. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Let us know what you're thinking, and we'll keep doing what we're doing. This was episode 10.
Episode 10.
Episode 10. That's a big milestone.
It is a big milestone.
I think that's impressive. I'm happy.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed too. Plus, people are still listening, so that's good.
Exactly.
We're doing something right.
Alrighty.
Yeah,
Well,
episode 10 of What Were We Saying with Big Uke and Tube Socks.
Another
play
one
us
in the
out,
books,
Harold.
fellas.
See you, folks.
Big Uke and Tube Socks were chatting today on what are we saying? Hey, hey, hey! Those two hip cats found something to say. It was a groovy good time. Now